try to calculate the worth of some of our assets. That's when I know the actual price of this chair. So and some other things. Organized, well kept, and also we should not destroy all these gadgets. Here, you all know. We enter, we have our security man and our security guard. There is a book, write our name, we sign it in. So let's ensure that each time we access into this building, we should not forget to write our name. And we are just working with Alvary, we just provide a sheet to them. Immediately we enter, we just sign, no need for us to write our name. It's just that yes, we sign in, then we sign out. Okay. So our approach is our main gate, mostly. So the reason why we are saying the office, though today is Friday, but definitely some other people still have to complete their tasks. It happened today that our GSF team, some of our case workers came from Mongono, Busa, and MMT are having a training. So they spent 2 weeks here having training since last week. So they are rounding up this week. That's why you see the office is a bit busy. They are having event, I think, around 5 o'clock. Is it 5:30 also outside here? So maybe you may see the space very busy, but just for today, maybe if there is another activity. But tomorrow, I know tomorrow is Saturday, unless if there is some official engagement, this facility is also an upscale. So it's under our custody. So even today, the facility is under our custody. So we have full access to it. We can do whatever we want. We can charge your phone. This is our dispenser. You can drink water if you are thirsty. And behind you is the public, let's say, sports toilet. If you want to eat yourself, you can use the toilet there. And it's just free for everybody. But please, whatever we do, let's try and behave well and also maintain high discipline so that the next people that are coming will still benefit from us. And I'm sure it's because it's happy and management saw how we coordinate ourselves. Initially, for the last session, they just give us access to just one hall. But just the way we behave ourselves, they give us access to two halls. Sometimes we do our class upstairs. I don't know if you can remember. We still have our class downstairs. So it's because of our how we coordinate ourselves. This is why he grant access to us for this second term. So I'm just pleading that let's try and give ourselves. So in the course of class, this is a class, formal class. So you may see somebody that you know passing by, you can just wave to him, but in a stylish way so that he won't distract other people. We are in a formal class, we are here to learn. So if you can excuse the person speaking, you can go and meet that person, but it should be outside. So let's just try and behave well and just be coordinated. Yes, we are here to learn. I don't know, this guy was sharing testimony of people that attended the formal class. Me, if I'm to share the experience and the transformation, I used to use Elijah as an example. This guy, I used to use him as an example wherever I go regarding capacity building, commitment, and what he gave, and his zeal to this graphic design. Last year, before he attended this class, if you go to his page or what he designed, are just minimal and a few. But at the end of the year, I saw his post on Facebook. All what he designs, if you go there, you'll see that he's been a massive work and the product of this class. So, because of his commitment, the organizer of this class said, no let the buyer create a fear, he has to hold him and still build his capacity. So, these are the opportunity. Not only him, other people can invest him and give him job. So, it's just practically this is the way, just follow the path and you will achieve what you will achieve. Shima, if you give him time to explain about the graphics emission, because of graphic, he designed his flyer well, and he win election just because he has they put in what he do. So there are things that you do for graphic design, not about the money, connection, and so on, but that just to encourage you. Even me, I'm a testimony of all these graphics and some of these digital photography also that we are doing. So please, let's just focus and learn the thing. The more for you, there are opportunities. The market is still bigger than you expect. So I think from now, I don't have anything to say, but let's just continue. If we put in the form, or we can just share it with everybody, then I share it with you to do, maybe you can sign and revert back. That this is also people that access this facility have to make their allegiance to sexual exploitation of harassment when it comes to this scheme. So these are for application for people that have applied this sexual and exploitation abuse free. So you won't harass anybody. Here is for us to fight against any digital formalities that may cause GBV online and offline. So that's why we're advocating GBV in all what this is what the team of the year is. So before the team change, I think till November, maybe next November this year. But what we are doing this year is to fight against GBV online. So by sharing this information to you, we know that yes, you guys are now sensitized, you know the value of what digital art is, and also you know the value of not to harass someone online. You are welcome, feel free, and just have a wonderful learning. So thank you so much. So you came and Mongama fixing all these plays by due to one or two reasons and the impact of the Thank you. And I will apologize. I may be going and coming. Please permit me. I will go and say thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that session. So I believe we'll
learning. Thank you so much. So you came and Mongama fixing all these plays by due to thank you. And I will apologize. I may be going and coming. Please permit me. I will go and say thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that session. So I believe we've had the ethics and the do's and the don'ts. So they said the word is a no. So we are going to of using visual elements. We'll talk about visual elements, we're talking about images, we're talking about color. The reason is to communicate messages clearly and beautifully. That is what graphic design means in a very, very simple, the necessary apps and the versions that we're using for the training will be installed, right? So, but before then, I want to take the introductory aspect of this training. So I want us to just pay attention. I'm not saying anybody will jot that. It's okay. So we'll move to the introduction to graphic design. Introduction to graphic design. So if you see the slide, so I'm not going to take much time on this because I just have a few minutes of elements of images, colors, and text. That is termed graphic design. And the purpose of graphic design is for communication, right? I remember in the orientation session, I spoke about you having a purpose. You having a purpose. And every graphic, every design is supposed to communicate an idea. Every design is supposed to communicate a message. When people look at your design, if it is a church program, when you see a cross, what does that mean? If it is a conference, when you see red color, what does that mean? When you see all white, what does that mean? So every element in the graphic, that is what graphic design means in a very, very simple visual element. When you talk about, we're talking about something that is element. The next slide. Why graphic design is important here? There are two different things, but what you can be able to see, as long as it contains elements of images, colors, and text, that is termed graphic design. And the purpose of graphic design is for communication. So the keyword there I wrote visual, communication, creativity. You having a purpose. You having a purpose. And every graphic, every design is supposed to communicate an idea. Every design is supposed to communicate a message. When people look at your design, if it is a church program, when you see a cross, what does